Today, humans are back on the menu. We got Selesnya humans at a 55% win rate list here for you that we're going to break down in today's episode. Thank you for joining. As always, down below, you'll find the timestamps as we walk through the strategy objective of this list. We'll go play that competitive Magic and Standard BO1 as we always do and pull it all back together. Looking forward to breaking down some key items from Ixalan in this particular one for you right now. So a couple key things, and while we're getting there, if you got a question or comment throughout, let me know because I love to hear from you, and feel free to join us in the Discord server. So Selesnya Humans has been kind of more of an off-meta fun list here to play. Fairly competitive regardless. A couple of key pieces, because Humans has always been competitive for the last couple sets, is that we take advantage of Catilda here as well as Melira. These two things, Melira was more powerful when you saw the poison decks. Very, very nice there. However, you can exile Melira, the Living Curse, choose another target creature artifact. When it's put in the graveyard this turn, return that card from the battlefield under its owner's control. So that's still a very powerful thing. We don't see players taking as much advantage of it as they could. However, that makes this one very, very powerful. Now, splashing for green gives us access to Sigarda on two fronts, Champion of Light as well as Font of Blessings here. Other permanents we control have hexproof. We may look at the top of our library in time and cast Angels and Humans. And then additionally here, Flying Trample, humans we control get +1/+1 whenever this attacks. If you control 3 or more creatures with different powers, look at the top 5 cards. You may reveal a human card from among them, put it on your hand, bottom of the library, yada, yada, yada. All that fun stuff. Very powerful. Now, a couple other things here. We do get access with Ixalan to ward into the inner sky, which is great, going over the top with this thing. Additionally, the scry and the +1/+1 is huge. We also now have the advantage of Kellen, Daring Traveler here. We can use the Journey On Sorcery Adventure here to create X map tokens, where X is 1 plus the number of opponents who control an artifact. And then additionally here, when this guy attacks, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature card with mana value 3 or less, put it in your hand. Otherwise, you may put it into the graveyard. So really, really nice there. We still got our core components of the typical human stuff. Again, just very solid, splashing to take advantage of a few other things. And last but not least, we do have access to Caverns of Souls. So our humans, or if you would like, your angel will not get countered, which is huge as always. So strategy objective of this list, again, curves really nice, very, very powerful here from the mid-range side, flexes from aggro to mid-range. So keep those things in mind. You do want to keep the pressure on your opponents. And the other thing that you'll notice is this is all creatures. Yes, there are no removal spells in this list, or sorcery, instant speed, those kinds of things. So you want to make sure you're on curve, make sure you keep playing. You get that advantage with Kellen here as an example, or some of that card advantage here with that, and then being able to look for those pieces that you need is going to be a key difference for you. So let's go ahead and play that competitive standard best of one. Looking forward to getting into it here with this particular list. I've been very excited about this one. And happy to play it here today because we've been keeping an eye on it, and today is the day. As always, great ways to support the channel through swag and merch. Thank you for that. UC Fritzy. Like it. All right. Now, problem here is not going first. Just kidding. B, we did not get a good mana base to start. We'll get rid of that one. So we can take advantage of a few things here. Next turn we can do our 2/1 drops. Ooh, what are they gonna take is the question here. Brutal Cathar, most likely, I would think. Recruitment Officer is going to be just fine if they want to block it. We're going to get our card back. Okay with that. They took the second Brutal. I'm okay with that. Get our guy back. And right to the play that we're at regardless. So now if we can just get a land, make haste. Ooh, there you go. We will not be taking Topiary off until we absolutely have to or need to. This is a problem for us here right now. Getting Adeline on would have been very, very helpful. Unfortunately, that is not what happened here for us. Now they can still block with Deathclap, Restless Cage there. We're in a bit of a pickle again here on lands, which is really, really unfortunate. They're going to grab the Brutal Cathar. Guess that's what I would grab. There you go. Now attacking in is not the right idea. This thing takes 4 though, so we're okay. Alright. Gonna flip 3 of these. We'll keep that one up. There we go. We got our land. Which is very important for us right now. Ooh, they kicked everything out of their hand. I'm okay with that. We'll take the 5. Could have swung in with their land as well. Take advantage here. No land. I do want to go for the land to get this thing on, because that could change the match for us. And if we can get that bat off, we'll be okay. Now I have to block here. I don't have a choice. We're gonna block here. There we go. Let's go Angel for now, just because that's all we have. Now, the unfortunate situation that we find ourselves in is next time we draw a card, we're dead regardless. Sad, sad, sad day. No matter what, it is a sad day. Start our foray off like this. Now, they could have lethal still in their hand. They could remove our flyer as an example, and then they could remove something else, swing in with the 4 here, do those kinds of things. If they're going to rope us before they win, it's slightly sad. I don't think they're going to try to do that. They will pass here, and we'll take the 2. Oh, they're attacking in. Okay. Well, we can double block. We go. And that, my friends, will be game. Good game. Unfortunate on the mana base and the lands for us. But my friends, that is magic, as we like to say. Because it's magical when you go for a run and you don't hit lands. Alright, on to our next match. Let's see how it goes, my friends. Against Dabble. Dabble it is. We are going to dabble here today. All right, we are first. We can play this. We got a nice one. Let's try not to run into the same situation as before with a land problem. Would be not ideal. All right. Got 2 turns. If we can hit though, we got the right play. Right play to connect. Start with the 2 damage. And again, we can play Thalia because we don't have to worry about any spells coming. So our opponent's probably going to be just fine here. I need to go humans. This is a problem because we have our angels here, but we're not there yet. There we go. All right. Let's see what our opponent brings in. And we'll go from there. Woo! We'll take the win. We will take the win. What I really wanted to see, though, and we're very happy about that, by the way, what I really wanted to see there was if we got a land. The world, they never know. However, you saw the win. All right, we are in it for game 3. Land? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. I think it was a land. And I think they were upset they were in trouble with Thalia. All right, Alexander 14. Or they had to go to the bathroom real bad, one of the two. Who knows? All right, again, land problems. It's the theme of today. Here we go, it's a little bit better. We can keep 6. We'll get rid of Thalia, actually. It could be a mistake. I'm okay with that. I want to get to 3. I also want to play these guys, just so you can see how this guy works in particular. Looks like we're going to either have a dimmer control list, or we're going to have... this is if they have more map tokens, we can play this. Dimmer control list or a tempo list. We'll find out real quick here, though, depending on what the other color is. Or legends list. Could be Esper, too. Oh, there you go. So we're going to have some fun with this one. So instead of playing this guy right out of the bat here, we're actually going to do this so you can see how this works. So we get 2. I don't necessarily recommend that, by the way. However, I just want to get the map tokens going. We can get Kellen on. This could be tricky if we don't get any of our removal. They're going to make Dennick bigger here. Most likely. We'll be able to get Adeline on, though, which will be good. And another one there. They may want to dump that in the graveyard. There you go. That's what I would do. Ooh, I can't double block. The good news here, though, is I can take advantage of this and get him on. And make our friend here a little bit bigger. Now we can hold this as well. We'll have 2 legendaries on the board. And we also have this here. We still got our map tokens. Now, one of the tricks that you can use is use your map token to dump on Hopeful Initiate. Get that other +1/+1. And then again, this thing does destroy artifact or enchantments, so don't forget that. And we're absolutely going to have to do that on the next run in here. Ooh, couple ways to play this thing. We're gonna attack him with both here. Well, if I do that, they can hit the Hopeful Initiate and take that thing off the board. We do have a second one. They're gonna make this guy bigger. We could remove him. They could still pop the sub schooner there. I like to get that thing off the board. do this. There we go. So here's why we did this, because he's still going to get another one. And then we can figure out if we want to play that or not. Most likely they'll block, gain 3. But what we want to do is get this thing through. Let's see what they do here. If they double block, which is what they may do, we'll be in a real good position here. So they're going to lose the Schooner either way, which is why they're probably double blocking. But now because we have this, we can take off the life gain and put us into a really, really nice position here against our opponent. That worked out really, really well in our favor. Yes, and we actually pretty much had lethal next turn with Brutal Cathar, which is great. So finally, we connected and took it home here, my friends. And if you caught the other episode, you'll see why I was so dead set on making sure that our lands worked out for us. So like I always say, it is magic, my friends. Check out the Boros Aggro one, you'll understand. With that, thank you for tuning in. As always, we had a good one here today with our Selesnya humans list. Runs 55%. We did get to see a lot of the cool stuff. We did get Sigarda out there. We got Kellen, not quite all the way that I wanted to see Kellen, and you didn't see some of the other stuff. But again, a very solid list, going 2 out of 3 here today. With that, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Again, if you still got a question or comment, let me know. I love to hear from you. Feel free to join our Discord server. We've got a great community there active. So thank you to everyone there. And thank you for tuning in today. I appreciate your support. Thank you for the likes and the subs as we grow this community here. On top of that, thank you as always to all the members. We do have memberships available to you. It's a great way to support the channel and other ways through things like affiliate links. To stay connected, we got socials there, so check those out. And additionally, we got a ton of great Magic the Gathering content for you here on the channel. With that, we got more Magic coming your way all the time. And in the meantime, may your Selesnya humans be Selesnya and not have any land issues. We got through it. We powered through it. We won. We took it down. Until next time, we'll see you again.